Do you find married life a bit dull, though? Does it seem dull? A little calm? Not at all. It's been both interesting and not interesting to see people get married. Do you love them? Excuse me? Do you love me? Everyone knows him as Jack from Titanic. They are young, have no fears, and are deeply in love. Not only that though, Leonardo DiCaprio is more than just that part. A big star in Hollywood now, he rose to fame over the years. It's the Oscars, hit movies, and the red carpet. He's done everything. But even though his work took off, his personal life stayed rough, especially when it came to love. When Leo was 50, he dated supermodels, broke up with important people, and put off asking one big question. Why hasn't he gotten married yet? The wait is over now. Finally, DiCaprio tells the truth about the reason he has been making this choice all his life. Come along with us as we look into his personal life and find out the real reason Leonardo DiCaprio says he'll never get married. Leonardo DiCaprio was born in Los Angeles, California, on November 11, 1974. He grew up in a small house and became a worldwide star. George DiCaprio was an artist, and Moline was a law secretary. He was their only child. Once they were done with college, they went to Los Angeles together. While his mom was looking at a picture by Leonardo da Vinci in an Italian museum, she felt him kick for the first time. That's how he got his name. Leonardo's parents split up when he was a baby. George moved out because he was seeing someone else, but both of his parents still wanted to raise him, so they lived next to each other and shared a yard. George stayed with his partner and Adam Ferrar, her son. He grew close to Adam and even looked up to him. Leonardo and his mother moved around Los Angeles as he grew up. One place they lived was in an area called Los Feliz. Leonardo once said that his parents lived a very free life. He also said that he grew up in a bad neighborhood with lots of crime and poor people. Still, he always looked up to and trusted his folks. He went to several schools such as John Marshall High School and the Los Angeles Center for Enriched Studies. But Leonardo didn't like going to normal school. As a child, Leonardo wanted to be a marine biologist or an actor. He chose acting because he loved performing. He liked copying people, making faces, and seeing how other people reacted. He said his love for acting began when he was only 2 years old and danced on stage at a festival, making people laugh. Adam, Leonardo's stepbrother, got paid $50,000 for a TV commercial, which sparked Leo's interest in acting. He later tried to act on the kids' show Romper Room, but he says he was kicked off for being too disruptive. The host, however, denied this story. After winning second place in a breakdancing contest in Germany, Leonardo almost gave up acting to focus on breakdancing. He got his first real job when he was 14, a commercial for Matchbox cars. That led to ads for Kraft Singles, Apple Jacks, and Bubble Yum. But it wasn't easy. It took him a year and a half to find an agent. One told him to change his name to Lenny Williams to sound more American, but he refused. With his dad's help, he kept trying until a family friend helped casting directors notice him. Soon Leo got about 20 commercials, making a small start but thinking big. Leonardo's first real acting job was in 1989, when he played Glenn in 2 episodes of The New Lassie. After that, he got a few small parts in Santa Barbara and a show called The Outsiders. He got his big break when he got the part of troubled teen Gary Buckman on the TV show Parenthood. He studied Phoenix's performance from the movie to get better. For his work on Parenthood and Santa Barbara, he was nominated for 2 Youth and Film Awards. Around the same time, he was on the game show Funhouse and had to do funny things like catch a fish with his teeth. Even when he was young, Leo was always ready to make people laugh. His first movie role was in the horror movie Critters 3. He later joked that it was one of the worst movies ever and not something he was proud of. That same year, he played homeless kid Luke Brower on the TV show Growing Pains. The producers hired him to grab the attention of younger viewers, especially girls. She said that Leonardo was smart, funny, and liked to joke around. The ratings didn't go up, but Leo still got another award nomination for his performance, which earned him respect in Hollywood. In 1992, Leo had a small part in Poison Ivy, but then Robert Darrow chose him to star in This Boy's Life, which was based on the true story of writer Tobias Wolff. Leo played Toby, a troubled kid whose stepfather was difficult. Darrow played the stepfather. It was a tough part, and Leo had a lot to learn. Director Michael Caton Jones said Leo didn't know how to act on a real set at first, so he taught him in a strict way. Leo paid attention to the lessons. People liked the movie, especially how Leo showed how his character changed over the course of it. This boy's life became the movie that made him famous, but he wasn't done yet. A year later he played a boy with developmental disabilities in What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and did a great job. That role got him his first Academy Award nomination, and people were amazed at how real and emotional he was as an actor. Leonardo kept going up. In 1996 and 1997 he starred in the romantic movies Romeo plus Juliet and Titanic. Both were huge hits, but Titanic became the highest-grossing movie of that year, making him a movie star all over the world. Fans loved Leonardo DiCaprio, but he didn't want to always play the romantic lead. He took a break and came back with a new plan. He wanted to try playing different roles. In 2002 he was in Catch Me If You Can and Gangs of New York. That was the first time he worked with director Martin Scorsese. After that they worked together on many movies and became a strong team. Leo kept taking on serious roles. In 2004 he played a troubled businessman in The Aviator. In 2006 he played a diamond smuggler in Blood Diamond, and in 2007 he played a police officer in The Departed. Each role showed a different side of him. In 2008 he played a married man in Crisis in Revolutionary Road. He always played deep and intense roles. In the 2010s, he kept going strong, starring in movies like Inception, Django Unchained, and The Wolf of Wall Street. For his role as a frontiersman fighting to stay alive in The Revenant, he finally won an Oscar in 2015. He went on to star in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Don't Look Up. He most recently starred in Killers of the Flower Moon in 2023. Leonardo didn't stop acting. He also started a company called Asin Way Productions, which helped make many of his movies, and a TV show called Greensburg. He was also known for protecting the environment, so he started the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation to bring attention to this issue. France gave him a high honor in 2005 by making him a Commander of the Order of Arts and Letters for his work in the arts. In 2016, Time magazine named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world, and the UN made him a messenger of peace, which means he speaks out about global issues like climate change. Over time, he became a symbol of using fame for good. In 2022, fans voted him as one of the 50 best actors of all time. But despite all his success and fame, people always had one question: why has Leonardo DiCaprio never been married? That question followed him everywhere, and now that he's 50, Leo is finally ready to answer it. It's important to look at Leonardo DiCaprio's relationships in order to understand the bigger picture. He dated some of the world's most famous women. Leonardo DiCaprio has always been in the news, whether it's for his movies or his love life. Ever since Titanic made him famous, people have been interested in who he's dating. There are a lot of famous women who have been linked to him over the years, mostly models and actresses. It's kind of a pattern. Bridget Hall was one of the first people to be linked to him. She was a famous Victoria's Secret model in the 1990s, and the two were often seen together at events in 1994. People thought she was Leo's first model girlfriend, even though they didn't talk about it much. Then there was Naomi Campbell, another famous model. They were rumored to have dated in the mid-1990s. It didn't last long, but it's interesting that they stayed close friends. Years later, they've been seen on vacation and at charity events together. Singer 50 Cent posted a picture in 2015 with Campbell and DiCaprio in it and wrote, "I get photobombed by the hottest people in the world. You should try living without limits." After that, he dated model Kristen Zhang, whom he took to the premiere of Romeo plus Juliet in 1996, but they broke up right before Titanic came out and changed Leo's life forever. Things became less clear when Demi Moore joined the picture. She and Willis were seen together in 1997, but Moore was still married to Bruce Willis at the time. There's no real proof that they were dating, but people couldn't stop talking about it. Then there was Helena Christensen, another famous model. Around the time Titanic came out, they were often seen at parties together. Again, neither of them confirmed it, so some people think they were just friends. DiCaprio's love life didn't end there. For the next few years he had a lot of short relationships and rumors that kept his name in the news. He had short relationships and rumors that they were still going on. Amber Valletta was one of those rumors. At the time, gossip said that Leo saw her picture in a magazine and told his people to get in touch with her. That sounds like something out of a movie, but it was never confirmed. Valletta later married an Olympic athlete, and then a finance expert. Iva Herzegovina, a Czech model, was also mentioned. They reportedly dated for 2 months after meeting at the premiere of The Man in the Iron Mask, but Iva later denied that they were ever dating. Gisele Bündchen was the first long-term relationship that got a lot of attention. From 1999 to 2005, they were together for about 6 years. It was one of Leo's more serious relationships. They even went to the Amazon rainforest together in 2004 to raise awareness about environmental problems. Gisele wrote about this experience in her 2018 book Lessons: My Path to a Meaningful Life. She wrote, "I wasn't numbing myself with smoking, drinking, and too much work anymore. I was becoming more and more aware of things I'd chosen not to look at. Was I alone in wanting to do some serious soul-searching while he stayed the same? Unfortunately, the answer was yes." Gisele later married NFL star Tom Brady and started a family, but her relationship with Leo is still one of his most well-known. Bahrae Fa, another famous model, came next. The two met at a party in Las Vegas and dated on and off for 5 years. They were even seen sitting courtside at a Lakers game in 2010. Their relationship ended in May 2011. In an interview with a magazine, Raffaele talked about how the breakup helped her grow, saying, "I learned a lot about myself." While DiCaprio was away from Raffaele, he dated Anne Violatina, a Russian model who worked for Victoria's Secret and Sports Illustrated. "I didn't know what it was like to be alone. Today I know that a relationship can only work if you know you can be alone and are not afraid," she said. After a short relationship, Anne married singer Adam Levine. Fans were shocked when DiCaprio began dating Gossip Girl star Blake Lively in 2011. Their relationship moved quickly and intensely, and they were seen together on a yacht in Cannes and Italy, New York, and even Australia. And as the years went by, Leonardo DiCaprio kept dating younger models. Joshua Safran, the producer of Gossip Girl, shared a fun memory from that time. He said that Blake was dating DiCaprio at the time, and she had this thing where she took pictures of a doll and sent them to Leo. It was her way of keeping track of her life before Instagram was even a thing. More relationships in the past few years. In 2012, Leonardo DiCaprio was seen riding bikes in New York City with Victoria's Secret model Erin Heatherton. That was all it took for dating rumors to begin. The relationship didn't last long, but it seems like they got along fine afterward. Erin said, "He's a wonderful person and he's a friend of mine. I wish him all the best." That says a lot. The next year, in 2013, Leo was linked to Miranda Kerr, who was also a Victoria's Secret model. She had just broken up with actor Orlando Bloom. The two were seen at a dinner with friends in Las Vegas, but before it could be called a date, it was called a friendly dinner. Miranda later married tech billionaire Evan Spiegel and had 2 children. In the same year, a Brazilian model named Kat Torres said she was dating DiCaprio. She said they met at Cannes, and in an interview she said, "Leo is amazing, but I worry about what he will think about me talking to you. We have a deal that nothing can ever be said about our relationship." As soon as her words got out, though, news stories denied the relationship. E-News said Leo and Kat were never together. It's clear that Leonardo's relationships either stay quiet or cause a lot of questions. But there was more to come: models, red carpets, and rumors that won't go away. Leo was dating German-born model Toni Guerin in 2014. Toni also walked the Victoria's Secret runway. The two were together for about 18 months before they broke up in December. Toni later married actor Alex Pettyfer in 2020 and shared wedding photos from her hometown of Hamburg. In September 2017, a few years after they broke up, photos showed Toni and Leo walking together in New York after dinner.
It looked like they were just getting together as old friends. Nothing more ever came of it. Then in 2015, DiCaprio was seen getting close to actress Kelly Rohrbach, who is best known for her role in Baywatch. They were seen sitting together at the US Open and even riding bikes in New York City. The paparazzi didn't miss a beat with this one, but then there was the craziest rumor of all: Rihanna. The singer and the actor were seen together at Coachella in 2016, at parties in Paris, and at Rihanna's birthday after party in 2017. The rumor got so big that a French tabloid said Leo had gotten Rihanna pregnant. DiCaprio even went to court and won the case. It was never clear if the two were ever a real couple, but fans loved seeing them together. In July 2016, Leo started dating Nina Agdal, a model from Denmark. She was 24 at the time, and their relationship seemed a bit more open than others. Reports said things were getting serious by October of that year, but like many other relationships before it, Nina's with Leo ended quietly, without any drama or public fallout. Then there was Camila Morrone. This one lasted longer than most, about 5 years, which is almost a record in DiCaprio's love life. Camila, an actress and model, was 20 when they started dating in late 2017. People saw Leo with Nina in May of that year, but by the end of the year it was clear that Camila was with him. Their relationship got a lot of attention, mostly because of the age difference. They were always talked about online. Camila didn't keep quiet. In 2019, she posted a video on Instagram and said, "I just read some of the comments on my Instagram, and my God, people are so mean and full of anger with people they don't know anything about." Camila also told the Los Angeles Times that same year, "There are so many relationships in Hollywood and in the history of the world where people have big age gaps. I just think anyone should be able to date who they want to date." She also said, "I probably would be interested in it too." In a touching aside, she posted a picture of herself at Koh Phi Phi in Thailand, which is the same island where DiCaprio filmed the beach scene in 1999. The couple went to the 2020 Oscars separately, but they sat next to each other inside the venue. There were rumors that Leo and Camila had broken up in August 2022, after being together for 5 years. But that wasn't the end of people trying to connect Leo to someone else. The Shihadi chapter. After DiCaprio and Camila broke up, everyone looked to Shihadi. Rumors quickly spread that the two were dating in secret. Everywhere they went, paparazzi and news stories were following them. But finally, people close to Leo spoke out. One source told the Daily Mail that they tried dating a while ago to see if there was anything there, but there wasn't. The source said that Leo and Gigi had been friends for a long time, but nothing romantic came out of it. Also, they said they are not in an open relationship with no strings attached. This is ridiculous, and both Leo and XG have never commented on it in public. Gigi is now dating actor Bradley Cooper, so was there really anything between Leo and Gigi? People who know them say there wasn't. It was just friendship, but whenever it comes to DiCaprio, the stories keep getting bigger. His private life has stayed private, and even though everyone is keeping a close eye on him, he rarely talks about who he's dating or why he keeps things quiet. But lately, one name has stood out, someone who seems to be more than just another headline. Leonardo DiCaprio and Victoria Soretti. Victoria is a famous model from Italy, and they are said to have met at the premiere of Killers of the Flower Moon at the Cannes Film Festival in May 2023. This is DiCaprio's latest relationship, and it has people talking for a different reason. Soon after, they were seen together in Nita, which made the dating rumors even stronger. Victoria started modeling when she was 14 and has since worked with big fashion brands like Versace, Gucci, Balenciaga, and Alexander McQueen. She's been in the fashion world for a long time and has made a name for herself. Before she met DiCaprio, she was married to Italian DJ Matteo Milleri, but they divorced in 2023. After her divorce, things seemed to move quickly between her and DiCaprio. By August 2023, they were seen on vacation together in Sardinia, Italy. After that, they were seen at Halloween parties, the Rolling Stones concert in Las Vegas, Art Basel in Miami, and even DiCaprio's 49th birthday party in Los Angeles. Page 6 posted pictures of DiCaprio and Soretti with his mother in September. This made people think that the relationship was getting serious, because when someone meets the family, they start to wonder, could this be the one? But with Leonardo DiCaprio, it's never that easy. Here's what people who know him well say about marriage. Victoria and Leo look like they enjoy being with each other. Insiders think he will never get married. Sources say that DiCaprio doesn't feel the need to make things official by getting married, even though he's in love with her. One source told Page 6 that Leo doesn't see himself ever getting married. He doesn't think he needs to get married to make things official in his eyes. They also said that he enjoys being with Soretti and their relationship, but he doesn't see himself as a husband. That might not be good news for everyone. Another insider said that Victoria is determined to become Mrs. DiCaprio. The source told In Touch Weekly that she's not just any girlfriend because she's putting effort into the relationship on every level and showing that she wants to get to know and love him on every level. They also said something interesting. She's playing this very well because Leo is very geeky, and anyone who wants to be with him for a long time